What's up, guys? Real TCG here with a quick deck profile video. As you can see, this is the Michigan Regionals in Garden City that took place on November 8th. This is the standings after the final round, and I took 25th, as you can see, highlighted, all nice.
Those are top 32, of course.
Yeah, top 32. Got my invite. It's actually my first invite, so, I'm really happy about it. Sorry if I sound weird. I'm kind of getting sick. Working on 4.5 hours of sleep. Picked up this deck.
Hey, listen, you don't need sleep, bro. I got 27th with 2 hours, 25th with 4.5. That's easy.
Yeah, the cameraman let me borrow this deck, and I picked it up last night. Never touched it before in my life, and I went X2 with it out of an 8-round.
And we got some surprises for you because later on you'll see it.
All right. So here's the deck. First off, you got the 3 tour guide. That's pretty basic in every Burning Abyss deck. If you're not playing 3, you're probably just bad. 3 of each of the other Burning Abysses. It's pretty standard. My bad.
You're good.
1 Alec and 1 Calcab. Alec was a really bad card. I much would have rather played 2 Calcab, but I turned in my deck list before I got a second, so it's whatever. 2 Dragon. I never resolved his flip effect, but there's at least once a game a Mathematician didn't send him to pop a back row. So he was really good. He was an MVP, especially if they had a Vanities face up, so I could just pop their other card and get rid of their Vanities. That was really good. Effect Veiler. This was a real MVP. It was so good against Madolches and really good against the mirror match, and it was just a good card in general.
Madolches.
Yeah, I lost to Madolches. It happens. At least once during every regional, I always lose to Madolche. BLS. This card put in work today. This card I just don't even know what to say about it. 3 Mathematician. This card. It dead draws sometimes. It does clog, but it speeds your deck up. It lets you send your Skarm, your Dragon, whatever you really need. Your Calcab if you want to bounce something. It's a really good card. Plus, drawing when it dies is really good. 2 Ryza.
Did you ever want the 3rd?
Ryza?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Say that again for the camera.
Hell no. Ryza's a good card, but it's a dead draw.
All the time. I tested it with 3, dead drew every time.
It's decent, but I only resolved his effect twice, maybe, out of the whole tournament. It always got either fucking Breakthrough Skill or Fiendish Change or Veilered, so or Satellar Nova Alpha. That sucks. 2 spells.
Wait. Where's Rubik?
Oh, I don't play Virgil.
Oh, say that again for the camera?
I didn't play Virgil.
Yeah, that's right, guys. 25th, no Virgil. No Virgil, guys.
You don't need Virgil.
You don't need Virgil. He's a $70 card that's honestly overhyped. He's good, but he's overhyped. All right, continue.
That's true. I only play 2 spells. These 2. Honestly, this card was a dead draw all day, and I would have taken it out to main 1 MST. I really didn't like it, but the one time it wasn't a dead draw, it actually won me the game, so I guess. Well, it won me the game a turn earlier. I was still going to win because he didn't have anything, but it let me go Pleiades and bounce stuff just to get over and, do cool things. Now for the traps. 3 traps done. This is the most important card in the deck. This won me so many games today, just negating my own Vanity's Emptiness so I can go off, negating, Shadow Imprisoning so I can go off, negating their Vanity's Emptiness so I can go off. It was just too good. Karma Cut. This card is pretty good. I don't think I ever hit it for more than 1, except when I was playing Satellar Knights and I hit him for 3 Deneb. That was pretty good. But, it's a good card. You really only use it just to get rid of problematic cards and, speed up your deck. Just by getting your discard effects off. 3 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. It speeds up your deck by letting you discard stuff, but at the same time it slows your opponent down because a card they don't want to draw into, they're going to want to draw into cards, they could win them the game, and you just keep putting a fucking set MST on top of their deck, or something stupid like a Dolce Magellan, not that. A Hoop Egg on top of their deck. Yeah, don't put a Magellan on top of their deck. We'll just keep searching everything. That is a very bad idea. Then I played 2 Vanity's Emptiness. The reason I'm playing only 2 is because the scrub that let me borrow this deck let someone borrow one, so I had to get my own just so I had 2 to play.
Wait. All I ran was 2. Bro.
I would have mained 3.
Bro.
Vanity's Emptiness is good at 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
I would have made 3. I barely ever seen this, but when I did see it, I always won. Like there's
you would have dead drew it if you had 3. I promise you, I did it every time. That's why I ran 2.
It's a good card.
A great card.
2 breakthrough skill. 3 is a little much, especially if you're playing 2 Valor. Any deck that I'm not playing Valor, which that's a bad idea in general. But if I'm not playing Valor, I would have played these. But Valor's a light target for BLS, so you kind of have to play in this deck. Then 1 Compulse, 1 Warning, and 1 Bottomless. At the last minute, I put in this Bottomless. It was a 41 card deck in general, and then I just threw a Bottomless in. I couldn't find room to take anything out, so I just threw a Bottomless in and played a 42 card deck.
Bottomless put in work against Qliphorts?
No, I didn't play Qliphorts.
Oh my goodness, that's why you topped.
No.
Don't lie. No, I'm kidding.
Extra deck, $300 cards, self-explanatory. I mean, 2 works, but 3, you want 3. You don't want to get, you don't want to be playing the mirror match and get your second karma cutted and then banish both of them. That's a bad time.
You will have a bad time.
You will have a bad time. 2 Alucard. I don't know. I mean, I like 2. I didn't really go into the second at all, but it was there if I needed to. Nightmare Shark. There was 2 in the extra deck when Chris let me borrow it. I took 1 out and put in Fortune Tune. And Fortune Tune actually put in work. It actually won me a couple games when I couldn't do anything else, and I just Fortune Tune and just locked down the field, and they just didn't do anything. They tried to attack over, and I started getting Burning Abyss effects off, and it's all downhill from there. This OTK material, it's just, you can't go into anything else. You go into this and just bump everything up. It's a really good card. 1 Met-Equipped Engineer. This won me my game against Satellar Knights. I 2-0'd him, but game 2, this actually won me the game. It's a really good card. 1 Acid Golem, big beaters are good, and then you can just overlay on top or put down a magician on top of it. Tempo, this really put in work. I would have lost because the dude had a Nightmare Shark on board and had 1 material, and I had 1,000 life points left, and I straight just went Tempo and just get that the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Until he went into a second, and I don't know. Well, he had a second, but he didn't go into it. I don't know why. Bad players are bad. 1 Pleiades, like I said, I went into it once all day, but I mean, it's a good card. It's only good in decks that can pump 3 of them out of game, like Constellars.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And then 3 of this bitch. She's really good. Instead, Tiramisu, you overlay this on top of your Tiramisu, not your Tiramisu, on top of your Dante, and then when it gets Tiramisu by Madolche or something, you're still getting your Dante's effects off because it's going to grave.
Did anybody ever have Shadow Imprisoning Mirror when you put it down?
Yes. And then they were like, it doesn't gain attack. And I'm like, yes, it does. It's not an activating effect.
And then
you don't have to just detach. You just poop on everything.
It's great. Best
great.
card for that. Now he's only gonna show you a couple cards out this side because truthfully,
and by a couple, I mean 4. This is what I sided in all day. Literally every game, I sided in these and 3 MST, and then against Satellar Knights, I sided in this.
MVP
of the day. This shut down so many decks. This is just like playing 4 Vanity's Emptiness. I mean, except it's in monster form. It's on wheels. Like, what's not to like about it?
2400 beater, 9 times out of 10, they have to special summon to get over it.
Right.
They won't get over it.
Yeah, until they activate Monarch Stormforth and fucking tribute it for the Riser or something. That pissed me off, but decks I played today. Round 1, I played Fire King.
I thought you played Madolche round 1.
Fire King. Round 2, I played Madolche and lost. Round 3, I played Burning Abyss and won. Round 4, I played Burning Abyss and lost. Round 5, I played Karaguri. Round 6 and 7, I played Satellar Knight. And round 8, I played Madolche again. I ended up going X2. Got my invite. First invite. See y'all at Nats. Real TCG. out. And don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Chill.
Yep.
We made it.
Nigga, we made it.